Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome back to episode 20 of Europa Universalis 4 as the Mamluks. Before I start, I would like to say once again a very big thank you to my Patreon supporter Bobby Fender for sponsoring this video with his generous donation. It really does help me out because YouTube is still messing me around with all of this non-monetized rubbish, so thank you very much. So in the last video, I was getting ready to go and attack these guys, the Imereti. Because they don't currently have any alliances. Now, did I actually manage to pick up a claim on them? Or was I still working on it? Looks like I did pick one up. Yep, so I do have a claim. So I've got these guys here just getting their health back. That's their morale back. So as soon as that morale is up, we're going to march straight in. In fact, we can probably do it now just based on the numbers. They've only got 3 troops. Still no allies. I don't really want to wait any longer. It's a little bit risky. So let's just go and move straight in while that's nice and easy. So I have had some people in the comments mention that I should make more use of the new merchant mechanics. I did point this out in the first video. Merchants can actually now do far more than... Hang on, let me just sort this out, otherwise I'm going to lose track of what I'm doing. Let's send 2 units over here, and let's send 2 units over here. So, merchants can actually do a lot more now. If you actually go and look at where your merchants are, you now have the ability to get them to increase spy network construction speed, to give you more siege ability. I mean, something like that, if I was going to be, like, attacking the Ottomans here, for example, being able to increase our siege ability. We would have to really do it in Constantinople, to be honest, because there's only a couple of provinces here that are actually in... oh no, they are all in the Constantinople node. So we'd basically have to go and get a merchant in Constantinople. We wouldn't have enough trade power here to be able to really do anything. But I keep forgetting about them because it's a new feature and it's something that I haven't used before. I've just sort of completely forgotten it exists. See, there isn't really a lot of point me having a merchant in Constantinople. I haven't really got enough trade power there to collect. And obviously, anything that comes out of there goes into Venice. So, yeah, I mean, it would be good to have that extra siege, but not that useful right now. Lithuania has a lot of rebels. I wonder what's happening with Lithuania. Why do they have so many rebels? Never did get that PU with Poland. Anyway, let's get this war done. I need to be careful because I don't want to run out of manpower completely. And what I'd love to be able to do is have a poke at the Ottomans while their morale is still low. You are allied with Theodoro. You're no longer allied... Oh, you're a tributary of the Golden Horde. So the Golden Horde could come in and defend you, I think. Yeah, the Golden Horde could come in and defend you. I don't have a CB against them, so I'm not going to do that, but... Let's get you guys out of there. So, this should be over really quickly. Would be nice to sort of grab this land up here. But I just don't think that's going to be possible. I mean, the Golden Horde... Well, the Great Horde. Why do I keep thinking it's the Golden Horde? It's the Great Horde. Lose 10,000 manpower or lose 5 army professionalism. Goodbye manpower. Manpower is easier to recover than the professionalism, but still, that's nasty. Okay, well at least the war's over. So let's get you guys out of there. We are going to sue for peace. And we're just going to take everything, basically. Doesn't even get us any real aggressive expansion. Get a little bit of money out of it, not much. They've just come out of another war, so they don't really have anything left. So let's put you guys together. Got some more coring to do. We can just about afford to do it. 72% overextension right now, which is a little bit nasty. But not terrible. Let's keep everyone drilling. We do need to keep our eye on any potential rebellions. Kobe and Darfur. Or Kobe. K-O-B-B-E. Down here. Right, well, we do have an army close by. But we'll wait until that sort of gets up a little higher. Are we doing a... We're coring there, that's what's going on. Thought we were converting, but we're not. We're just coring, that's fine. So, we could go ahead and try and get claims up here. I mean, the Horde do seem to be having a lot of rebel problems. How big of an army does the Great Horde have? Let's have a look. The Great Horde has 19,000 men. And they've got no manpower either. Interesting. So the Ottomans have got 90,000. I think the Ottomans has actually gone down a little bit. Let's have a quick look at army comparison. So yeah, the Ottomans have still got like half the morale that I have. Although their land maintenance is down. Yeah, everyone that looks like they've got low... This is a little bit deceiving, really. Because this makes it look like people have low morale. When a lot of it is just because that their land maintenance is down. So I want to wait until the Ottomans are at war. And see what their morale is at full maintenance. Because this makes it look like my morale is much higher than theirs. But I don't think that is necessarily the case. So I definitely... Because I know... from past experience that the Ottomans are a complete nightmare with their morale. So I do want to go and have a look at that. But if we can go ahead and have a look at the Great Horde. Can't even see them on here. I think we might take that. It might be worth going over here and building a spy network. No, we are building a spy network. That's good. So let's go ahead and make sure we get a claim. Of course, we do want to try and get some manpower back. We also want to try and get ourselves... there was something else I wanted to do as well. When I get some manpower back, we'll keep building up the armies in the meantime. These guys, Gambella. Where is that one? Are these ones all going to be down? Gambella. Yeah, they're all going to be down here. So, still on 70%. If one of those goes to 80, we're going to stop you from drilling. So yeah, we need to get rid of these rebellions. Manpower is going back up. Caraman's opinion goes down. Goes up. Lose 10 legitimacy. National tax modifier goes up for... Hang on, what is this? Mamluks get a tax income boost. By 10%. So, we lose 10 legitimacy for 10% national tax modifier for 20 years. Sure. Now, we get some disloyal estates, which is the Merchant Guild. We do lose a little bit of trade efficiency there. We can give them some influence and some loyalty by losing 5 prestige, which we're almost capped on. There we go. Got the trade efficiency back now. Right, there's the coring done. Rebels are possible. So let's go and stop you from drilling and move you over into this province. You may even just put the rebellion down, but I doubt that's going to happen. So let's have a quick look at force limits. We're at our ship cap. We could get 7 more men. I'd be more tempted to build another stack than to add to the 20 stacks. Of course, don't really have the manpower to do it, and obviously we don't have the force limit to do it yet, but we probably will do. Definitely going to keep these forts on that are around the Ottomans, yeah. Need to wait for the Ottomans to get involved in a war. They're also allied with Ragusa, France, Crimea, and Tlemcen. So if we want to attack the Ottomans, we really need to find a way in on that one. You guys have actually fired down there. I was not expecting that. That actually escalated quite quickly. Let's stay towards legalism. We don't need to worry too much about the religious unity at the moment, because we do have the first idea in the humanist idea group. Now, we do have a little bit of a problem here that we have the terrain penalty. A few bad rolls at the beginning there put us off to a bad start. So the first rolls are the most important rolls because as soon as you start getting bad rolls, you start losing men. As soon as you start losing men, you've got a weaker army, which means the rest of the battle is going to be more and more difficult. And it just snowballs. You'll just take more and more losses. So I'm going to move these guys back over here. I'm going to get them drilling again just while they recover their manpower. So we just lost 6,000 men with that, essentially. Just putting a rebellion down. I'm going to go ahead and put them in Darfur, and I'm not even going to... It's already at 70%, so I don't think I'm going to bother getting them to drill right now. These two guys are both drilling, so that'll help them out. Now then, you are also a tributary state of the Great Horde. And you don't have any allies either, which is interesting. Do I have a... No, I don't have a CB on you. So we could go ahead... Let's go ahead and do it anyway. Let's go ahead and start building a spy network there. Because I definitely want to keep expanding out. The larger I get, the better it'll make our attack against the Ottomans. You guys still won't accept vassalization, will you? -16. And it's all down to that economic base. I'm still not sure how you flip that around. I've never been able to quite work that one out. And you're actually allied with the Great Horde as well, interestingly enough. What we could do over here is we could try and improve our relations with the Great Horde. And improve it so much that they don't come in to the aid of their tributaries. So that can work out. It can be a possibility. Now then, what about this one? This is Imereti. Shadowhawk has died. Oh, we need to sort that out. Just as soon as I find where this is. Up there. Okay. Well, we knew that would go sooner or later. So, General Shadowhawk, who was down here, and we're now taking attrition. We need ourselves a new leader. And Said Bey is not going to be our general. Our general is going to be Githian. Let's get you in there, sir. And you are a 453. No siege, but again, we have a 2-star general. 3-star general. Our first 3-star general. What's the attrition here? Supply limit 18, weight 17. That'll go away now. There we go. I think it's just because we didn't have the leader at the time. Excellent. Well, you'll certainly be putting some rebels down. So, let's get prepared for this one. Probably will get up to 80% quite quickly. Because there are 3 provinces that could fire. 1.3 years is what it's telling me. If it does go up to 80%, we'll move somebody in. It has gone up to 80%. Let's get you in that province. So stop drilling. Hopefully you will get to full morale before it fires. I certainly would like some more force limit. Let's go ahead and look at getting some more regimental camps. Don't want to spend all of my money. Right, now we are getting a little bit of attrition there because we are standing in the mountains. I was going to say we shouldn't be getting any attrition because it's 18-18. Maybe because it was winter. But it is winter no more, so we should be good. Are we doing any conversions at the moment? We are, and we've got a couple more that we can do. So let's go ahead and work on all of these easy ones, because we're still only at 97%. Cores are getting there. We're working on 1 integration. We are building a spy network on Georgia. That's fine. We're still building a spy network here, which we don't really need to do anymore, but let's go ahead and get the claims where we can. Probably take both of these on at the same time, because if we're going to bring the Great Horde in one way or another, we might as well deal with Georgia while we're at it. Do you have any vassals? You've got some allies. You've got a fair few tributaries who shouldn't come in to help. So we should be okay. We should be able to pull this off. This is now at 90%. The first separatists is at 80, but we've already got an army there, so that's okay. The armies are fully reinforced. We're still trying to get our manpower back. Yeah, manpower is always like the issue that I have in this game. As soon as these cores are done, our corruption will go down and we'll actually start saving a little bit more money. Get rid of this overextension. See, something makes me think that the Great Horde doesn't have that much of an army because they're really not dealing with their pretender rebels. They're just kind of letting them get on with it, so... Right, we have a rebellion... down here, actually. These are separatists, which we don't want. Now, why aren't you fighting your own war? Let's get you guys... Right. Okay. You are my vassal. You are my vassal. So I should move... Yeah, I should just move straight through. That's what I was checking. Are you actually thinking that's a quicker way around, are you? Well, I assume you're going to plot the thing correctly. I'm not too sure whether you will or not. These guys will siege control of these provinces, which is a bit of a pain, but we'll still be able to deal with the armies. So not too much of a problem there. So we've got these two lots of separatists, both at 90% progression. Let's get some local defensiveness. Don't need the advisor at the moment. We probably need to start taking these guys out as well. Who are you allied with? You're also allied with the Great Horde. Everybody's allied with the Great Horde. It's just annoying. Cores are getting done though. The four separatists and the Emiratian separatists are probably going to pop anytime soon. You're moving off somewhere else now. Oh, well, that's fine. If we don't have to fight you and we can just take the provinces back, let's go and do that. Let's split you up and move half of you in there. So, we have ourselves a rebellion somewhere. You actually spawned right on top of me. So that's fine. We'll take that. The first separatists haven't popped yet. Kaffa separatists, where are you guys going to pop? Kaffa, which is, you know, makes sense. But where is it, is the question. That is all the way down there. I think you're going to have to sort of stand here, so you're sort of in the middle of the two, because we don't know which one of those is going to pop. We can take the minus 10 years of separatism, which will actually be quite nice. It would also give us a cheaper stability cost modifier. Now, that's a humanist idea. And we are still ahead of time on admin slightly. I think it's worthwhile to grab that. What's our admin advisor? It's only a +2. Not really making enough money to promote you right now, so we'll leave that be. We don't want to fall too far behind on admin tech. Right, you're taking attrition again now, aren't you? But it's winter time, so let's get you down here on the coast. So that has come back. Now you guys may come back this way. So I may leave this army together somewhere. If we can find somewhere where the weight isn't ridiculous. Let's move you over here and we can get you to do some drilling. That's pretty much the coring done. Making a bit of money again now. Manpower's coming back. It's all working out nicely. So yeah, you're somebody else's problem for the time being. So you guys go back to drilling. I mean, you're already like at sort of 98% drilled, so excellent. What have we got here? Lose army professionalism or gain army professionalism. And lose manpower recovery. Oh, wow, that's harsh. We lose manpower recovery speed for 10 years. And a lot of manpower. That is nasty, but I think that army professionalism, because it's a new mechanic, and I think that's really going to help us out. We're so close now. In fact, yeah, we're so close to getting that regain manpower when disbanding. And what's the next one after that? Cheaper general cost. And not to mention that it gives us bonuses overall. It gives us more damage and more siege ability. So it's definitely worth sort of keeping that high. You guys, I think, can go back to drilling as well. Especially because I want to use you over here in this little war that might be a little stupid, but we'll give it a go, one way or another. We've got 4 more rebellions that are likely to pop. But they don't seem to be making any real progress. You're down to 13.8 years, but you still have a chance to fire. You're down to 55.5 years. But you have a 0.6% chance each month to pop. Do you know what? If we go and actually just stand the army in these provinces, it might even bring it down to 0. We'll see what we can do. In fact, no, let's go ahead and try and force this one to pop. If we start doing a conversion... There we go. Start doing a conversion and force the rebels to spawn. So we can just go ahead and kill you off. Again, we'll lose some men. Not too many, I hope. Excellent. What did we lose there? We lost just under 2,000 men, so that's not too bad. Kaffa is actually... Is that going down? Kaffa's actually going down. Excellent. Well, we definitely want to keep an army down here. So we'll get you drilling again. Right, looks like we're going to be getting rid of all of our rebels very shortly. Yep, as expected, these guys have come back again. So we need to go and try and wipe them out. Lose 15% tax modifier for 10 years. Or move towards mysticism. We'll take the move towards mysticism. We can soon get that back by declaring a war on somebody. So nothing to worry about there. Let's go ahead and... Oh, no, that province has come back under control anyway. Want to go and kill these rebels just because we don't really want them to keep sort of coming back and causing problems. Just waiting for another... reduced aggressive expansion impact. Just waiting for another morale tick here. So let's move in and get these guys dealt with. Okay, so we can do some more conversions. Do a convert on Kobe. Might pop now, actually. It's always a little bit risky when you're doing conversions. Okay, let's get you guys over to here again. Yeah, Fetish Zealots might come back, but I think we'll be okay. So, you are allied with Theodoro. Theodoro is... where now? A little one province minor over here. That's fine. We do have a claim. Do we not have a claim? Now we have a claim. Right. Okay. Let's go ahead. Right. Let's go ahead and just get you guys to stop drilling. Are the Ottomans at war? No, not at the moment. Need to find an easy way to get at war with the Ottomans. Looks like they have tried to expand this way a little bit. Surprised Austria's not dealing with them. We've done an integration. Gives us a mission. Manpower needs to recover. Certainly does. convert Duffer to Sunni, which we're already working on. So we'll take that because it'll give us missionary strength. I think we're working on that, aren't we? Yeah, we are. Excellent. So we've gained ourselves a couple of additional ships somewhere. Now, who did we just integrate? It was you guys. Let's go ahead and just get rid of light ships there. Let's get rid of you. And let's get rid of you. Right, there we go. And then... what was the land I just gained? I'm confused. It was this bit of land, wasn't it? So I've just gained this 4K stack here. What is my force limit like? 64 of 70. I could keep these guys. Right, here's a question. Here's a question I want answered. Lose Diplo. Yeah, we'll lose a little bit of Diplo. Do we have the professionalism yet? No, we don't. I want to do a little experiment. And I intend to do a little experiment. It might cost me some manpower. I want to see what happens. Can use a cultural interaction. Well, we might as well... Do we want to keep using that? I think we'll save it for the time being, actually. We're not really spending our admin points on anything. We have an army taking attrition, which is you guys. It's winter in the mountains. Let's get you onto the coast, where we will not take that attrition. We will go ahead and take that battle soon. You guys go back to drilling. Because I want to try and find something out up here. But we'll do that on the next video, because I've just looked at the time and we've gone way over. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. Once again, a very big thank you to my Patreon supporter, Bobby Fender, for sponsoring this video. And I will see you on the next video. Until then, goodbye for now.